Hey everyone, it's Sunday, May 14th. Happy Mother's Day. You're watching Good Things. Hey everyone, welcome to Good Things. We have so many things ahead for you this week, and I am so happy to be back. We've been gone for a couple of weeks because it's just been a lot of stuff going on and a lot to do, but I'm so happy to be back, and I'm glad that you are joining us live right here at the WLVS Radio Listen Vision Live Studios in DC. So we've got a great show for you, and I'm really excited about some things that we're going to be talking about today. I'm especially excited about that I get to welcome back the Good Things Beauty and Style panel. So you'll see a lot from them and me a little bit later on in the show. But also, I want to once again extend a beautiful and blessed Happy Mother's Day to all the moms out there. Thank you for everything that you've done. Thank you to my moms, my mom Yvonne, my mother-in-law Virginia, my grandma Clara, and all the moms out there, my stepmom Gail. I am so happy to have you in my life. I'm so thankful. And just beautiful blessings to all of you near and far. And I hope you're having a great Mother's Day today and enjoying the beautiful weather that we finally get to get here in DC. So I am so excited to see the sun outside. And if you are not where there's sun today, well, there will be sun. Just wait. Tomorrow is a new day. But what we have ahead is we're going to talk about some things today that are a lot of fun. And I hope that will give you some ideas to help you kick off your summer with some fun ideas to do inside and out, and also maybe some tips to help you get organized. But we're going to talk about some out of the box date night ideas. So if you're a married couple or a new couple, or maybe not even a couple, here's some ideas that you can try that I think will be a lot of fun, and maybe some things that you haven't thought about before. And we'll also talk about, once we are joined by the Beauty and Style panel, we're going to talk about, number one, ways to help you organize a few things. There's not anybody out there that doesn't like a shortcut. And so we're going to talk about ways to help you organize at home, at work, and you know what? Summer's here, vacation season is around, so we're also going to talk about some travel tips to help you stay organized a little bit. We're also going to talk about some of our favorite fashion looks for things that are everyday and maybe just some special events. So whether you are that multitasking mama, as many of us are, or you've got a special invitation to that beautiful summer wedding, we're going to talk about some of our favorite looks. We're also going to discuss a few things that, you know what, we're about at that mid-year point. It's 2017 and we need to see a few things just stopped. So we're going to also give you our 2 cents on some of those things that we would just like to see. Can you just stop it right now? So we're going to do all of that when we come back right here on Good Things. So stay tuned. We'll be back in 3. Hi, everyone, and welcome back. Thank you for joining me here today on Good Things. Again, happy Mother's Day. We are here. It is Sunday, May 14th, and I am so thrilled to have you here. So before we went to break, I was talking to you a little bit about some of the things that we're going to talk about today. But first up, we're going to talk about some fun and maybe out of the box date night ideas. If you have had, the same kind of evenings, or maybe when you have just a little bit of free time, which I know for many of us is few far in between that we don't get. But you always get that moment when you do have that time and you want to say, okay, well, what can we do? And maybe you're tired of doing the regular old stuff. Not that a dinner and a movie is not always great, but it would be nice to sometimes kick it up a notch. So I'm going to suggest a few things for you that maybe you've never thought about. I had never thought about a few of them, but I think might be a lot of fun. So if you're looking to do something a lot of fun, but maybe kind of get your hands kind of messy a little bit, it's always fun to maybe look around your city for cooking classes. They have a lot of classes that are strictly designed for couples, sometimes for groups of couples, but you can get to know each other and maybe try out making some dishes that you've never cooked before. And if you don't really like what you made, you can still always go out to dinner. So that's one idea if you haven't tried it yet to maybe look into. Another idea to look into is to volunteer together. It's never a bad thing to maybe give back to the community. And whether you're a married couple, whether you're dating, or whether it's your first date, this is always something good to do together, because then you can do two things at once. You can get to know each other, you can do good for your community, and it's just something that will be fulfilling to both people all at once. Another thing that you can think about doing, and it doesn't matter what time it is you can find events in your community to allow you to give back. And if you search for them together, you might find more than one. We have one coming up actually on Sunday, the 21st, which is next Sunday. It is actually sponsored by Smashing Walnuts, which is an organization that really tries to basically shed awareness on childhood cancer. Specifically, in May is Brain Cancer Awareness Month. And so if you're looking to get out to do something, Northern Virginia, you can look up this event. If you want to go to Facebook, just search Smashing Walnuts. And it's an amazing event that also combines fitness, because it is a walking event, walking or running, I'm quite sure. But get out there, do it together, and have fun. Get to know each other. Another great date night. But you can also kind of kick it up a notch and have a little bit more fun if you're a little bit adventurous. Have you ever thought about going scavenger hunting at Walmart? Well, a few people have, and they've told me that it is hilarious. And whether or not you do it together, or just the two of you, or you do it as a group, it's a great group date night. You can couple up. You can meet up at the end and see who wins. You can have your list pre-prepared and see what you come out getting in the end. So it's a lot of fun. So whether you are trying to find that item that's out of place in the wrong aisle, or who can find the best midnight munchie snacks, it's a lot of fun to do. Another thing that someone mentioned that I've never really done, but I think we've all noticed, if you go to your local Sam's or Costco, there's always a sample day, right? So, hey, make it a date day, make it a date night. Go to sample day, try out Costco, find a few things there. You might be surprised the things that you find that you might like together. And then, of course, we have always the fun summer things to do. Maybe you want to check out a movie under the stars. We have a lot of parks and, some of the local county and city organizations that host a movie out under the stars. So just check your local directories for, these things. You can Google areas or Google parks that are doing that. Always a lot of fun. And then keep your eyes and ears open for those summer carnivals. How fun is it to go back to your childhood with your sweetie and just enjoy that time at the carnival? Just don't eat too many carnival foods, because that might not be good later on. But there's always so many things to do. Create your own out of the box or out of the jar kind of things that you can do. All you have to do is Write down a few items or ideas that you might like to do for date night. Pull out a stick, see what you come up with, and you can do things. It can be anything that from $0 to maybe a little bit more, but there's always things to do. Explore your city, explore each other. That is the goal. So just put your mind into it, keep your heart into it, and you can find a lot of things to do. So try those things out. Share them with me on Good Things on Facebook if you find some fun things to do. I'd love to see your posts. But coming up next, I'm excited to welcome back the Beauty and Style panel for Good Things. We are going to dish on a few things. I promise you it's going to be a lot of fun. Join me in 3. Hey everybody, welcome back to Good Things. As promised, we are rejoined by the Good Things Beauty and Style panel. We have to my right, Britt Jones, and to my left, Leah Rochelo. And we are excited to come back to Good Things to impart some of our expertise, I think, and give you some information and some tips that I think will help you in many different ways. And we're going to start out by talking about organization shortcuts. I am always happy to find a way to cut time and to figure out how to do something better and smarter. And so I think there's so many ways out there to do things that can help us save times, whether we are, a busy working woman, which we all are, a multitasking mama, or, just really to get it done without pulling our hair and our brains out. And so a couple of things that I think might just really help you on just your really everyday life. So we're going to talk about organization shortcuts at home. We're going to talk about organization shortcuts that you can impart at work or in the office. And then we're also going to bring up a couple that you can use while you're traveling, whether it's on the road, in the air, near or far, things that you can do every single day. So I'm going to turn over, I think, the home version to Britt. So give us some tips that you think can help us out, not lose our minds at home and with our families.
So perfect. So with today being Mother's Day, I want to appeal to all the moms. If you have children, keeping the kids' room organized is probably like the number one thing that we just struggle to do, right?
Doesn't
it's
happen.
like this never-ending cycle of you're just picking things up. So one thing that I really like to do is I like to have furniture in the house that doubles as storage. So that's an absolute must for me. So you've, toys or clothes, you're finding candy wrappers. If you've got company and you just need somewhere quickly to hide stuff.
Yeah.
So I like furniture with storage.
Makes sense to me. Well, we can all use a little bit of double duty, I think, in our household. So that always helps with a lot of different things. So what else you got for us?
So number two, so I'm not a big DIY person, but I do like small, little easy,
This is cute.
easy things
It's
that
really
you can
cute.
do. And so, again, as a mom, my youngest son is 2. And so we just have diaper and pull-up boxes galore. And so I found this really cool DIY storage boxes.
Yeah.
So what you do is you take your leftover boxes and you get really creative. And you
Nice.
turn it into, something that's nice and that can go around the house, and you can really design the decor of your home to your liking. So I like it for the fact that you can customize it. It's
Right.
not something that you would find, in the
Well,
store.
and this looks like something that's easy enough. I remember that time, and where you can have multiple ones in multiple places so that
Absolutely.
you don't feel like to go get one supply, you've got to either go to one side of the house or up the steps. You can have it, something maybe in the family room or the kitchen, as well as something in the bedrooms, maybe something in, you and your husband's bedroom. So you can have things at hand, but yet you're not looking at the big, huge, we love Pampers, but the big, huge Pampers
and
box all
Amazon
the time.
Prime is amazing, but nobody wants to look like an Amazon Prime, storage shop.
Right.
So you
Not
keep it
most
cute.
of us. Not most of us. Yeah, good. All right, and then you have something else for us?
Yes, and this one I really, really love. And so, my theme, again, it's Mother's Day, so my theme
Ooh,
is
I
very
like
much,
jars.
mom related. And I love these mason jars
really
that
cute.
really help you. It's this idea of you're customizing all of your dental needs. So you see here they have their toothbrushes and their
Yes.
toothpaste, and then they have their names on the mason jars.
And kids like to have things that
Super
are
cute.
like their own.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Okay, so this.
And so you can't accidentally use Mason's toothbrush in your Max because you just weren't paying attention, And so it's a nice way to keep all that stuff organized. It's not all over the bathroom counter. So
that makes
I love
sense.
this.
Can we make one for the husbands too?
We're gonna have.
Okay, I think so. We might need one of those. So as you can see, these are really easy tips, and thank you for bringing these because I like these are all easy to do, adaptable. You can do them wherever, and anyone can do them. And I think that even having that dual storage is something that we can probably all use, not even just for kids, but it's great to be able to have some place to put things, even when you don't know where they really need to go. So that's
Stick it in
really
a
good. So we're going to switch now from home to work and office. And I think Leia's going to bring us a few things that we can do to not only help us organize our space, but just kind of probably organize our everyday life.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I travel a lot for work. I'm in commercial lending, and I'm constantly on the go, whether it's to meetings or client events. And I feel like sometimes I just can't get my head wrapped around my day. So I have multiple offices with multiple voicemails.
Yeah.
I have my personal cell phone. I have my work cell phone. And any person that's working, you look at your day and you go, okay, how do I compartmentalize my day? So if you follow these 4 quadrants and you look at urgent, not urgent, important, not important. So you have 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So the problem with most people is the majority of their day gets put in urgent, and they never get out of urgent. So not only do you not get anything done, you're constantly in a panic, which causes health problems, which will cause many different things down the road that is not good for you. So the thing is, to really look at this stuff and take out and put in other boxes. Take out the workplace gossip, right? Take out the time wasters. Take out those irrelevant phone calls that you don't need to answer.
Yeah, and you know what? And this actually could probably be adaptable to not just work life, but probably home life too.
Exactly.
And, I think that we all know this in our head, but I think there is a something that is good about seeing it.
Right.
And so when it's there in front of you, whether you've written it down or typed it down or put it in your iPad or whatever it is, that you can actually have some sort of something to go back to and review.
Yes.
So, yeah, great.
We have to learn how to say no.
Right.
Absolutely. I know we're all yes women.
Yeah.
Oh, do you want to come to my party? Yes. Do you want to mow the lawn with me? Sure. Yeah. Whatever you want, I'll be there.
Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. All right, so tell us some more. I can't wait to hear.
Number 2, so going along with having multiple offices, multiple phones, most people don't realize if you have Microsoft Outlook, which is what most companies carry, that there is an option to have your voicemails actually sent to your email, which not only simplifies your day times 10, instead of actually having to check 4 different voicemail boxes, you can actually just check your email and it will have everything written in there.
Nice.
So, of course, the translation.
Stop the presses.
That is great. No, I think you probably just had like a lot of ears just perk up because that's something that I did not know.
Yeah, and you know what? If I can just check my email and I'm checking my email in 3 voicemail boxes at the same time, that just saved me 20 minutes of my life. I'm never going to get back.
There you go. She just saved you 20 minutes of your life. Now multiply that by 5 or 7 or whatever it is and think about how much time you have to spend. So thank you.
Yeah.
And I think you have one more for us.
I do.
Okay.
So the last one is actually my husband, and I think we have a photo of it.
Oh, yes. Okay.
Nope, not that one.
Is it the Post-it notes?
It is the Post-it notes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So basically, and this seems like such a simple thing, but it has a calendar attached to the top of it.
Yes.
And it's got all of your Post-it notes in it. And I'm always going to loan closings. So it's got your sign here stickers there as well. So it actually folds up and it's a neatly binded case.
Yes.
And I can take that with me to all of my closings.
that.
Anywhere, and it's always just conveniently. And then, of course, when I have it open on my desk, it makes me look like I'm organized. Even though if you open my drawers, there's actually stuff everywhere.
That's okay.
Yeah.
That's okay. But again, these are all things that one of the things I'm looking at is like how we can cross use them. And I think everything, whether it be your home tips from home or from work, they can actually be used in both places. And again, anytime and any way that you can make anything a shortcut is great. So, lovely. I'm so excited. I'm just like, I have goosebumps because, I'm slightly OCD with some of the things, but, I'm never as organized as I would like to be. And so these are some great tips. So last tips that we're going to talk about, I'm going to bring to you about travel. I am a stickler about things when it comes to travel, but I always feel like I've left something at home. I forgot to bring something I need. And even though in the back of your mind, you're going, oh, I can just get it wherever I'm at. Sometimes you just want to make sure that you have everything together. And sometimes you just want to make sure that you just aren't bringing things unnecessarily either.
Right.
So I have a few things, and some things are for, like I said, traveling in the car versus traveling abroad, but they can all be useful. So the first thing that I love is the ability to have things go away in your car that you don't want to. I hate trash in the car. And one of the things is that obviously some of the newer cars, the more they build, they seem to keep adding compartments that you can stick stuff in. And one of my biggest pet peeves is like, you know, coming back like 2 weeks after vacation and finding like the, you know, wrapper from the candy bar that one of my kids maybe had in the car. And I'm like, ugh. But truth of the matter is they probably didn't have anywhere to put it at the time. And so by taking what basically is a cereal compartment, a cereal box or a cereal container, putting a mini trash bag into it. It's easy, it's thin, it's compartmentalized. If you have small trash, you can put it in there, shut the lid down, and you're all done. It also really works well if you're traveling with little ones and you've got diapers or anything like that, because then you don't have to worry about having to stop just to throw things away. You can just kind of stick it in there until you get to your next destination.
And you can cover the stink.
Yes. That is very important. The other thing, kind of along the same lines, is basically to have a compartment. I'm a snacker, and so I like to have things at hand, but I don't necessarily always like to have the things that are bought out. So this is actually a craft box, and I saw a mom do this once, and I thought, oh my gosh, that's just so great. However, this would be something I'd have like for a movie night, and just, you know, I think they should probably sell this at the movies. It's a lot of options, but if you've got little ones, it's a great way to store non-perishable snacks that can stay and keep easy, especially if you're on a road trip. And, you know, you always have options at hand, and whether it's for yourself or for your little ones, you always can have a healthy snack or at least something that they like from home, and you don't have to worry about whether or not you're going to be able to find something. Another thing is more so when we are traveling out. So we've all had the instance of liquids opening up in our bags in some sort of way, and whether you put it in a Ziploc, it still sometimes opens up in the Ziploc, and it doesn't matter how many times you try to wrap, something always still happens. However, I was told that all you have to do is take a little bit of saran wrap, put it underneath the cap, and the pressure from the actual plane will actually seal it more. So it's a little bit different than putting it in the Ziploc bag, but you can still do that. But this guarantees that nothing will leak out. So I thought this was a really, really great tip. And I'll definitely be doing that on some of the other trips going by. And then a couple more things that are just really easy to do and that you can do at any time that can also help with kind of your general, I guess, traveling. And you can just kind of show a couple of those things really quickly. But anytime you're going anywhere, we always have warm curling irons. I saw mom do this. It is an oven mitt. You can take your warm curling iron, wrap it up, stick it in the oven mitt while it's still warm, and then pack it away. So if you're trying to hurry up and check out so you can catch that plane, you don't have to wait till it gets cool in order to pack it. And a last thing is, and I think some of us probably do this in different ways, if you've got little bitty earrings or little bitty, jewelry, a great thing is to put them inside a pill box, and then that way you know where everything is and you don't have to keep up with them, and they didn't fall out of your bag in a weird place, and you didn't have to stuff them in your purse and do all those other things where things tend to get misplaced. So this is just another quick way of doing things, whether you're traveling or at home. But again, some easy organization shortcuts to help you once again have just a happier, a little bit more sane life every day. And so we hope a few of these things have helped you out. Hopefully you learned something you didn't know. And if you want to get a quick look at these tips, you can visit goodthingsdc.com and they'll be posted on there. So we'll be right back in just a few.
Closer to my dream. I'm getting high. Closer to my dream. I'm getting higher and higher. Feel it in my sleep. Sometimes Sometimes it feels like it's forever, but I'm going high, closer to my dreams. I'm going higher and higher. I can almost breathe. Sometimes you just have to let it go. Leaning on my fears to burn down. Push them all away so I can move on closer to my dreams. Feel it all over my being. Close your eyes and see what you feel.
Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Good Things. I am so happy again to have you joining us today on this beautiful Mother's Day. And once again, I am joined by the Good Things Beauty and Style panel, Britt Jones and Leah Rochelo. And we are continuing our talk as we talk about some fashion looks that are for our everyday events. So whether you are a multitasking mama on the go, whether you are needing to get a little cute for that date night, or you've got 1,000 wedding invitations to get to, we're going to help you find the perfect outfit, or at least type of outfit that can help you make some of those decisions. So starting out, we're going to talk about some great, what I like to call multitasking mama or mom on the go outfits that can keep you from just throwing on those sweats, as I'm so guilty of that, especially when it's like yucky outside. Even though in my head, I say, you know what, I should probably put myself together a little bit better. But sometimes you're just busy. And so you reach for whatever you need. So let's start off with this cute look right here.
Okay, so, I have the same issues as Kenosha. You're running around busy, and like the easiest thing to do, right, is t-shirt and sweats. So easy. But I found some looks that are just as easy, but super cute. So I'm going for comfort.
Yes.
And, even though I have boys, I have 2 boys, I don't have any girls. I just love seeing like moms and daughters coordinate their little outfits.
Yes.
And so like the matching sets, the leggings, yoga pants, lifesavers.
Yes,
Now,
yes.
there's a way to wear them, right? They're not pants. So you have to be careful.
This is
right?
true. This is true.
Second look is oversized sweaters. Like, don't you just feel
Oh,
like
I love 'em.
alive seeing an oversized
yeah.
sweater?
Yeah.
Salivate.
I love it.
I love it. Again, super, super comfortable and so versatile, right? So it's appropriate for like if you have a PTA meeting that it was in your email and you didn't check it until 15 minutes before. You grab that, with some
Yeah.
boots.
Yeah.
Good to go. Nobody even knows that you were panicked like 5 seconds ago.
This is true.
Or, you can kind of dress it up for date night. So
This is
wear it with
beautiful.
some boots. Yes. And so this is my third mom on the go look. I absolutely adore pockets with dresses and skirts. I can't stand it.
yes.
It's so much.
I think it's a requirement.
Right.
Slightly.
So, if you're a mom, pockets come in handy so much, right? Because your kids have like all these trinkets and like maybe they have the runny nose. And
Your
you need a
husband has
Kleenex.
trinkets.
Husbands
Boyfriend
have
has
trinkets. Pockets save the day. And then you saw like how, elegant, you have a nice event to go to that's maybe kid friendly, but you got to do it up.
Right. Well, and you need your hands free because sometimes you can't always carry like a bag or,
Sometimes like clutch is clutch, but then you still have that extra storage.
Exactly. So then you have someplace to go. Those are all amazing and wonderful. And I love the fact that, yes, especially like with the oversized sweater, you can throw that on with leggings or jeans or whatever. And it's still, you still look put together.
And if your kids are
appropriate.
misbehaving, you can just stick them up under there, hide them in public. Nobody even knows you're
Get
a
under
mom.
there,
Just
right?
Hide them
Just
under
go.
the sweater.
Just go. Well, we are going to go now, and we're going to go to our second fashion looks, which is date night. So I think that, whenever you get a chance to get out, whether it be with the girls or with your hubby or a significant other, you should try to kick it up a notch. So Leah, give us some of your fashion tips for that.
So I will say some of these are my husband's because he's very particular about date night and what I wear. But I think we are starting with, so this is one of my favorites. And the thing that most men don't say is they love it when you can just dress down in a pair of jeans, grab some tennis shoes, and a white t-shirt. I mean, obviously she's wearing a striped t-shirt. If you're going to dinner, you could wear a blazer. But then if you're going to a baseball game afterwards, take the blazer off and you're good to go. And I just think that it's the ability to see women dress down that, just brings a whole new side to us because it's so much more relaxed. And you're relaxed when you wear it too. So makes a big difference.
Cute, very cute.
Yeah.
Simple and sexy.
Yeah.
This look number 2, speaking of the oversized sweater, I mean, I think if you have a pair of black leggings, you can switch up your heels. You can add, if you're feeling wonderful and not bloated, then you can wear a different shirt that is not oversized. But I tend to go towards the big sweater on those nights when I feel like I can't fit in anything else.
Right.
And then you add a statement purse with it. And I mean, you feel comfortable and you look hot. You're ready to go.
I like this.
Yeah. And then the third look I absolutely love because I'm a big fan of being able to get home at 5 o'clock and do date night at 5:30 and not really having to change that much of my clothes.
There you
the
go.
bottom half I can actually wear to work. And then all I have to do is change the top half.
Nice.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean, I love the V-neck plunge. Some women can't wear them because they are more blessed up here than I am. But it's one of the good things about not being blessed up top that I can wear the deep V's.
Well, and it's nice because even if you did have that, if you say you wore it to work, you could throw something on underneath it.
Exactly.
And then you can take it off and switch it out. And then you're ready for a night out on the town. So that definitely all works. So we're going to go to the next thing. It is May, and although there are a lot of weddings that happen all throughout the year, we do know that we're approaching wedding season, and sometimes it's hard to decide what to wear, especially trying to decide whether if it's a garden wedding, a casual wedding, is it black tie, is it cocktail, but you still always want to look your best. So here are 3 of my favorite looks for if you just got invited and you don't know what to wear. So if you're going to maybe that daytime garden wedding, I love a clean silhouette. Also bright colors. Hey, you guys, it's spring and summer. So let's be festive and let's celebrate the new couple and show them that. But you can also add texture to a clean silhouette, and you can do that with some laser cutouts or lace. And it's just a nice, refreshing look, but you don't have to worry about being too fussy. And that's also important as well. The next look that I like is maybe a little bit dressier, but still a little bit relaxed. So if it calls for cocktail, but maybe it's still a daytime wedding and you're not really quite sure what to wear, a great maxi chiffon skirt, something flowy, or a silk or chiffon dress that has a nice flow and very soft and elegant is always a go-to because, one, if it's outside, you don't have to worry about getting too hot and it's nice and airy. And 2, you still have that touch of elegance, so you don't have to worry about being underdressed. And if your wedding is calling for the guests to be dressed to the nines, there is nothing better than a tailored suit on a great guy and a beautiful dress. So come to impress and bring on the glamour. So don't be afraid to try out those different looks, whether you are mom on the go, whether you've got a great hot date night planned, or your calendar is filled with invitation to that next beautiful wedding. But try them all and have a lot of fun. We'll be right back in just a few on Good Things. Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Good Things. It has been so much fun, and I cannot wait. This part of the show I've been waiting for all day, and just because I think that probably a lot of you out there are probably going to agree with us and probably have agreed with us, whether you've said it or not. But we're going to say it because you know what? It is 2017, and just stop it, please. And so here are a few things that we just would like to see cut from 2017 and beyond. So I'm going to throw it back over to Britt and give me your things that just need to stop. Yeah, you know.
So I feel like 2017 was like the year of the unicorn. And I honestly get it. Like they're mystical, magical, whimsical creatures, right? They're like
My
horses
Little Pony
with
was like
horns.
everything.
They're great.
Yeah.
But we don't need, unicorn everything. We don't need to be drinking unicorns. We don't need to be carrying our wallets inside of a unicorn. And we don't need unicorn hair, right?
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
So, please just stop it. And by the way, you guys know Starbucks is being sued for the unicorn frappuccino. They stole it from a Brooklyn cafe. They
I
had the
thought you were
unicorn
going to tell
latte
me
first.
that a unicorn.
I hope a unicorn sues somebody. Like, stop
it.
using my image, please.
Stop it.
I'm over
gosh.
it. If the unicorns are over it, we need to let it go.
We need to
It's
let
true.
it go. All right. What's your next thing that needs to just stop?
Oh my gosh, you guys. So, okay. Eyebrows. Yes. Like, full eyebrows are in, right? But there's like a right way and a wrong way
Yes.
to do this. And the wrong way is like it shouldn't look like your eyebrows belong to someone else.
This is true.
Right? Like they're
This
not
is true.
supposed to be on your
Or
face.
that you're just perpetually surprised.
Like always, what's going on?
People are sending you thank you cards to your eyebrows after a wedding.
Conversation that nobody else is privy to. Yeah. So don't go too dark. Think two things, you guys: natural and then blending, right?
Yes.
So you don't want to have like the angel halo outside the, because in pictures, if you think you left the house and it looks good, it shows up in pictures.
This is
Right.
very true.
Absolutely.
And if you need some help on that, there are plenty of experts that can help you with that. So.
YouTube is an expert. Just call somebody.
Anybody. Well, Leia, give us your. Let's hear from Leia on her. Just stop it.
Get ready to offend. All right. I think number one, as you can see, the high-waisted booty shorts. First off, let's do a poll from every husband in America. None of them like high-waisted anything. They just don't like them. I agree that there are some high-waisted pants that look great on women. But here's my thing. If I'm out with my husband on date night, I certainly do not want him staring at your butt. And I'm staring at her butt, so there's no way he's not staring at her butt. And I don't blame him. It's right there, but just stop.
Just stop it.
Yeah,
Just
just
stop it. Enough said. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
The next one, oh Lord have mercy. Gwen Stefani, she's probably one of 3 people who can get away with this because she's Gwen Stefani. But even her, Gwen, no. The hammer pants, no. Once again, what guy is going to be like, baby, you look so hot with a drop crotch? No. No. There is nothing that is in that.
It's telling you can't touch this.
Right.
Yeah.
They wanna touch it.
MC Hammer. There's a time and a place for the hammer pants. but
1992.
It is not
Leave
today.
it. Actually, maybe 90. That's
Yeah.
about it. I think that was the end. Well, I have 2, and I am really done with this overall. So the first one, I'm sorry, guys.
Oh.
The man chokers, I'm going to need for those to go. I know they came in 2017, but I'm going to also need them to go out. Let's leave the man chokers, I'm sorry, for 1991, and let's leave them for the girls, preferably under the age of 18. But yeah, the man chokers, no. Just stop it. And last, but certainly not least, this is kind of a bundle for me. The overmade makeup face. I don't care what it is, whether it's the spider lashes, whether it's drawing your lips to reach all the way up under your nose because they're really not that big, or trying to contour yourself to look like a whole nother person. It's 2017. Just stop it. Just stop it. Stop it all
Well, and
right
how
now.
do you have time to do that is my question. Because what time would you have to get up in the morning to draw a whole new set of lips?
Sometimes, somehow, I think they just done. I don't know, but I really would like to see it stop it. And, if we've offended anyone, I'm sorry, but these are just things that I think have gone a little too far. And we hope we've imparted some good tips and good knowledge. And if you have any questions about it, just Google a few things, and I'm sure you'll have no problems finding it. Well, it has been an amazing show today. I am so thankful to have these two amazing ladies by my side once again. Thank you, Britt
you.
Jones. Thank you, Leah Rocheleau.
Thank you.
They have been so wonderful and such an amazing addition. The Beauty and Style panel will be back. We'll be taking a couple of weeks off here live at the Listen Vision Studios for Good Things, but we'll be back in June. And I also want to take a moment to thank our wonderful sponsors, Hair Meets Art, Soderma Dermatology, of course, WLVS Radio, and the Listen Vision Studios for having Good Things and allowing us to broadcast to all of you. And I want to thank all of you once again for joining in and wish you all a beautiful and wonderful Happy Mother's Day. It has been great. Remember, be kind, love one another. It's always a good thing. Have a great week.
Thank you.